So I look at people that critique as weak. So go ahead and critique away, because all it does is make me stronger. Do you know who you're dealing with? Do you really know? Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? You are going to take me down? What, are you kidding? That's kind of a joke, I think. So good luck. Best of luck, everybody.
Hey Hart fans! It's your Lord and Saviour Butch Hartman here. I could never do any wrong, and I'm here with another video. You know, he made your childhood, he made yours and my childhood, you know SpongeBob, Ben 10, Nintendo, God Goku versus Full Strength Purple Frieza, all of those. Wait, he didn't make those. He made some other things, whatever they were. He's been in the news recently because he's done some pretty dumb shit. Now, I will preface to say I'm getting a lot of this information from Pie Guy Rules. I will leave a link to his video in the description, so if you want to see someone talk about this who isn't just a rambling mess, then I would recommend go watching his video after you've watched this one. But we're going to jump straight into it with Oaxis. Now, if you haven't heard about Oaxis, Oaxis was this great streaming service that Butch Hartman was going to make, that it was going to be family-friendly content. Content was getting way too scary and out of hand these days, so Butch Hartman was going to come in wearing his cape and save us all from the horrible media that exists these days. Now, aside from this being a completely terrible Kickstarter project with backers' rewards that only really made sense if you were an absolute Butch Hartman mega fan, like paying $10,000 to get in the credits of one of his TV shows, I wish I was joking. He made a video about 24 hours before the campaign was over, pretty much begging his underaged fans. He said, and I quote, "If 600 people could give me $99, then we would make it." Oh yeah, that's simple, mate. Fucking yeah. I'll just go get my mum's credit card and pay you $99. Yeah, my child army, please go pay me $99 each. 600 of you. It's not that much. It's just a little bit. Come on, do it for me, Butch Hartman. You know, I raised you. Your parents didn't raise you. Fucking Cosmo and Wanda raised you, so now give back to me. That's what he basically was trying to say, and it's fucking stupid. Needless to say, once that fiasco was said and done, Butch Hartman managed to raise his money for Oaxis. He was finally ready to start this project, but people had a few questions. So Butch Hartman went online to answer these questions and queries from his beloved fans. In this interview, Butch Hartman mentions that he is going to be building this platform of strong Christian values. Now, that's fine. You can build a platform of Christian. You can build a platform of any religion you like. There is nothing stopping anyone from building a platform of entertainment based around their religion. That is a fine thing to do. If you want to promote your religion like that and build an entertainment platform around it, that's fine, more props to you. But the problem here, at no point in the Oaxis Kickstarter did he mention that this was going to be a Christian streaming service. And obviously, that left a lot of people feeling like they had been fucking scammed. And to be honest, they had. Now, I don't want to just go out and completely blindly accuse him of some other things he may or may not believe in. But in that same interview, he was asked many times if this streaming service was going to be LGBTQ+ friendly. To which he said nothing. He didn't say a word about it. After all the questions he got, he completely ignores every single one. And I don't want to question his values. I don't want to question anyone's beliefs. But when he has previously stated that this platform is going to be for everyone, just see how these statements are contradicting. He has gone on record to say you cannot criticize his shows unless you have made a show yourself. Absolute brain box. It just doesn't make sense, does it? And if you're wondering, hey KDP, why aren't you showing us the clips of this if you are so certain this is what he said? Well, like anyone who's done dumb shit on the internet, he's trying to cover his tracks by deleting any comment he gets about it being a scam. Any video clips of him mentioning these things all get deleted off the internet. So for this video to stay up, I need to make sure I can't show jack shit of what he's done. So I will leave every proof in the description so you can all find it for yourself, but God knows that's going to be deleted by the time you click on it, because he's going out and deleting every single bit of criticism there is. But it's okay, because criticism is weak. You ain't taking this video down, and if you try, well, I'm probably not going to do anything about it because I'm a small channel, and YouTube won't help me. But that's not the point. Now, at this point, you may be thinking, yeah, he's made some stupid mistakes. He's just trying to cover his tracks. It's not that bad. Why are you going so in on him? Why are you criticizing him this much? I'm not done. If you weren't aware, the original voice actress for Timmy Turner, one of the characters in his shows, did commit suicide. And now, obviously, this is a very horrible thing. But apparently, Butch feels like he can just completely joke about it. Because on one of his podcasts with Tara Strong, the voice actress that you're probably most familiar with to play Timmy Turner, he mentions that it was her fault that she committed suicide. It was Tara's fault that this girl committed suicide because she took the role from her. Like, oh my god, how stupid can you be? Like, why would you say that? That video is still up. You can still find that podcast. It's about 2 minutes and like 30 something seconds in, he mentions that. He's not trying to cover it up at all. He thinks that's fine. Now, I get what some people might say. KDP, it's a joke. Why can't people make jokes these days? Oh, everyone gets so easily offended. But no. Yes, maybe this could have been a one-off thing. This could have been a one-off poorly made joke. Everyone makes poorly made jokes. That could have been it. Except in a press conference thing he did, which I'll also leave a link to the full thing. He says some dumb shit throughout this entire press conference, but one of the main things he says is that, he says that back in his day, kids didn't commit suicide, and that people just got over it. I wish I was joking. This is making me so mad. He said people got over it in his day. And that it's the media nowadays that make people commit suicide. That's why his project needs to be put forward, so we can get some proper media that isn't going to make kids kill themselves. Like, I can't fathom what must be going on in this man's brain. He thinks he is a fucking messiah, that anything he makes is going to save all of these children from fucking suicide. It doesn't make sense. He doesn't take this shit seriously. I'm rambling now. It's just, I don't understand how this man's brain works. It's fine if he wants to make a Christian streaming service, go ahead, but don't scam people out of their money to do so. If you have these ideas about the LGBT community, about suicide, about depression, all of that, probably best to leave them locked up in your head, mate, because you're going to get criticised for them, so you can't just block the criticism whenever it comes. So if, I tell you what, this video is probably going to get taken down. So if you're watching this, fucking well done, because it probably won't exist within a couple of weeks, because it's most likely going to get taken down by him and his team trying to cover his track. I'm just going to be, I could ramble on about this for 10 years about how fucking stupid this man is, but I'm going to leave it here. So with all that being said, I've been KDP, you've been my audience, this is my outro. Make sure you go check out that video by Pie Guy Rules, because he goes much more calmly and much more in depth about this entire situation. I'll leave links to all of the proof in the description. And I'll see you in the next video stream, whatever I make. Goodbye, people. Fuck Butch Hartman. Bye.
I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They go into school and they work in a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box. Nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring. I'm pouring my soul into every story I'm writing, producing. I mix it, I master, I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back.